Rising. It's good to see everyone. We're about to witness a total collapse. We're witnessing a total eclipse. This blood moon total eclipse falls on November 8th. In the United States, it's also the selection day. And, we come out of the darkness and we go into the light. We go from dark to light during a total eclipse. And this is a blood moon total eclipse. Very ominous, light warriors. Very ominous for what's about to happen. And, it's a very it's a very powerful time where the world is learning the truth. And we have all of these energies, and we have resistance, and we have expansion, and we have these two forces pushing against each other at the same time. Some of you are familiar with the 3D to 5D timeline split, and we're seeing the forces at play right now. And these two forces are pushing with all their might, and they're causing this massive change that's about to happen. But it's kind of like on a delay, and there's a lot of dissonance out there. That's why we're going to take the time to get in the right vibration, light warriors, with the love bowl. Yeah, the love bowl is going to get us where we need to be. So it is the total eclipse of the heart, September 26th. Absolutely. So it's going to be a very powerful time period. If you're just tuning in, if you're new to eclipse season and the eclipses, the stirring happens inside of you, and then it manifests over the next few months. So we might not expect something to actually happen on the day of the eclipse, but these energies, everything carries an energetic signature. It is carried throughout the ether. That's what we live in. Tesla said that this is the electrical universe, where electromagnetism plays a much more important role than the controllers, the serpents taught you, also like your DNA receptors. A lot of your life and reality has been a lie, and that's what this eclipse represents. Breaking down the old and embracing the new. Oh, Bay Area believer, boom! Thank you so much for the support, Bay Area. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. And, we're having a very powerful blood moon total eclipse. And, we're going to learn a little bit about it. We're going to learn a little bit about the blood moon. Why does the blood moon happen? I saw a comment before, the students are ready in class. When I worked in the Matrix, the students were never late to my class because it was always their favorite class. So, but now I have a much more important role teaching the new earth, what's happening. And that's what we're all here to do. We're here to use our unique gifts to expand consciousness and shine the light. Please smash the like button, and let's send out a frequency so that everyone is prepared for this blood moon total eclipse. Oh, yeah. I'm reading the comments, some of humanity, a portion of humanity had eyes wide shut, and, it's very interesting to what's going on. I'm missing out on all the fun, and I can't see it, but it's all right. Dakota, thank you so much for the support. Look at everything as energy, frequency, and vibration. Absolutely, Dakota. That's what we have to wake up to right now. Dr. Bruce Lipton said all animals are able to pick up on vibration and frequency. You could see satanic false idols on the mainstream media, and you'll be able to feel their vibration. When you see them on the screen, you'll actually be able to pick up on this disgusting energy. And, Lipton said language was designed to hide feelings. You see these sick politicians that lie to your face and they promise these things, but people are put on a satanic spell. We're waking up from the illusion right now. Wake up. Are you waking up from the illusion? Yeah. You lived in a dream world, a fantasy world. We're waking up to the selection process. We're waking up, and it's going to be the fall of the United States corporation. Oh, did you know? This is the Pluto return for the United States. Remember that? I shared that with all of you. The video's still on the channel page. And as we go through 2022, it's going to be future proofs past. And we're going to understand that the Pluto return for the United States is playing out right now. So I'm very grateful for all of your support. Let's learn the energy themes of a blood moon total eclipse. So if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. If it calls you, through free will, of course, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. You're going to get all of the updates. We do daily updates as 80% of our reality was fake, and many people that are surviving the event, they need to know what's happening in the world. We have built a community for all of them to collaborate and make it and live in abundance, actually. We're actually thriving the end days. You should write it in the chat, thrive. We're not only surviving, we're thriving the end days. And I love you all. If you'd like to join our Patreon, we hold live Zoom meetings. So we have the support and we all share out together, and it's growing every single month. So I'm very grateful for everyone that joins Patreon and our Zoom community. And all of the previous group sessions are posted on Patreon with other uncensored content as well. And I'm very grateful for all the support for the channel. There's a link pinned above and at the pinned comment. We're about to experience a blood moon total eclipse. And, it's very interesting how the blood moon forms is actually showing us about the rapture. It's a similar energy theme. There's a lot of sorting right now. Those that are familiar with biblical texts, we're in a time period where they're sorting. They're sorting the wheat from the tares, and that's happening right now. So the Earth's atmosphere scatters blue light, and then the red light passes through and falls on the moon, and it creates a reddish tint, a blood moon. Yeah. Some places around the world will witness a total lunar eclipse. It will last for like over an hour and 20 minutes, which is kind of long for a total lunar eclipse. The ominous color of the blood moon is representing the end of the old, the death of the old guard. Babylon is falling, the fall of the satanic cabal, whatever you would like to use. But the ominous blood moon total eclipse falls on election day. And November 8th, this is when this total eclipse, the blood moon eclipse, occurs. And we have many different energies that are all happening at the same time. We are in the middle of the holy portal. If you're new to the channel, you should go to the channel page and watch the full video on the holy portal. We enter the holy portal on October 31st, and it goes until November 11th. This is a time period of the year where the realm, the veil between two realms, the spiritual and the physical realm, is the thinnest. And if you look back, you could see that the selection process, the election, always is held during the holy portal. We have to wake up to rituals that are cast cast your ballot, casting spells during the holy portal. Are you aware and conscious that this has happened every single year during the holy portal and no other time? So let's be aware, let's be conscious of the holy portal. It's actually a time period for you to connect to your higher self and your ancestors. It's not a time to worry about demonic trash, demons. You see the mainstream programming of Halloween. Ooh, and you saw all the ghouls and the goblins and everyone's fearful. But it's actually a time to embrace the power that lies within you. The eclipse goes from dark to light, and that's what we're all going through right now. Press the reset button. That's what the eclipse is like doing. You're getting fresh light. Everything goes right. You press the reset button on your laptop, your video game. You press the restart, and then everything works a lot smoother. Sometimes your computer, your laptop is glitching. You hit the reset button, and then everything works nice. Holly? No, it's the holy portal, Marina. The holy portal. And the holy portal is now. And we have to be conscious of this time period. We have to remember that free will is the law of the universe. Yeah, press the reset button right now. We're all pressing the reset button. And that's what the eclipse does. You get that darkness, and then it comes to light. This is a delicious sandwich. Did you know we're in eclipse season? So we had the solar eclipse, and now we have the lunar eclipse. And you might be feeling a little disoriented at this time period. Do you feel things coming up? Do you feel irritated? Do you feel disoriented? Please leave comments in the chat, in the comments, if you're feeling this right now. Bay Area Believer, thank you so much for that. It is the victory of the light. Victory of the light. Yes, that's what it's. And the light comes back during the eclipse. And you have to embrace your higher self during this time period. Embrace who you truthfully are. This is a time period to realize who you are. Not give away your energy, your attention. It's the currency of the universe to false idols. All the false idols will come save you if you vote for them. Yes, human. But actually, we all save ourselves. Patricia, a lot of people are feeling very anxious right now. Oh, happy birthday, John. John T's birthday is on the blood moon. It's going to be a powerful birthday. So the eclipse has a lot of power. There's a lot of built up energy, and especially in 2022, there's a lot of built up. It's not the first time we've had an eclipse, but everything, again, is falling in a divine moment in the history of humanity. So we have the holy portal. We have the total eclipse blood moon. We have the solar flash energies coming in. And now we have this buildup of energy, and something has to break. Do you feel that something has to break? Oh, he is a great deceiver. And that's why we have to use clairsentience in the end days, and you're going to have to see your way through. You're going to have to feel the energy. So we have this breakthrough that's happening, and it's a powerful change. When we have eclipses, it's usually associated with earthquakes and volcanism. So now we're having this eclipse. The earthquakes might not only be physical earthquakes around the world, but it could be earthquakes energetically amongst society, within people, the breakdown of systems, the breakdown of mind control programs when the truth is finally released. And the truth is already out there, but we're reaching critical mass, and that's what this expansion of consciousness is all about. Hiva, thank you so much for the support. I'm steaming like a boiling teapot today. Better let it go or it will kaboing all over. Breathing, grounding, connecting, laughing of it all. It will feel better soon. Yes, I agree with that, Hiva. I feel like I'm boiling on the inside. We're sick and tired of corruption. We're sick and tired of evil. What is evil? It's to live in reverse. So it's the opposite of what is the authentic life. The opposite of the light. which is information, as Nikola Tesla told us. Frank, thank you so much, Frank. I love you, Frank. Love and light have already won. We just have to open our hearts to feel it. That's beautiful. Yeah, we have to feel it. And you're going to have to feel your way through the end days. That's what we're all going to have to do. You're going to have to feel your way through. Yeah. And you're going to have to protect yourself with the full armor of God. And you're going to have to embrace who you truthfully are in the end days. So let's take some energy here. Nature Boy, woo! Thank you so much for the support. Michael, I'm not only hitting the reset button, but I'm taking the cartridge out and blowing out the dust. Oh, that is a if anyone that played Nintendo knows what the Nature Boy is talking about. We got to get those old school games going, Nate. Thank you for that. That's a beautiful comment, Nate. Lori McShirley, thank you so much for the support. You're amazing, Lori. I appreciate you. So let's take a moment to send out this frequency, because that's what actually determines our reality. There's actually mind control frequencies on the TV. Yeah, some people believe a fake reality exists, but we're breaking free. Let's send out the 432 hertz frequency. The love bowl is here. We're ready for the blood moon total eclipse of the heart. To be strong, absolutely. That's what you need to be strong at this time. You need to be strong. You have to embrace who you truthfully are. Oh yeah. And all of these things are happening right on cue. It's like God, is playing a symphony and boom, everything just happens all at once. All of the energies there's a great convergence of energy right now. It's even beyond this eclipse. Metaphysical Mike, 5x5, the fifth dimension. Thank you so much. Michael, I spoke my truth speaking to people online yesterday. They called you that? Okay. A number of times, and that was absolutely unacceptable. Yeah. So that's actually, Metaphysical Mike, when people call you these bad words, they're gaslighting trash. Remember to stand up for yourself. Remember that all will be revealed in the end days. The energy is so high right now, so you will see the content of character. Remember, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. taught us that it was about the content of character. There are very powerful beings, people that are in the vibration of love, and then there's satanic trash that's in the vibration of fear, guilt, and shame, Metaphysical Mike. So what they did to you is actually called shame. Shaming is the lowest state associated with Satan, the devil. It's at the bottom of the consciousness scale. If you're new to the channel and you've never seen any of my videos that break down the consciousness scale, check out the channel page, and we have a very full and detailed one. It's a couple hours long on our Patreon. Everyone shared on that video. We have to learn the consciousness scale. If you learn the consciousness scale, you could actually walk around. Someone said they have the consciousness scale in their pocket. And you talk to people, you have friends and family, just pull out the scale and look at where it falls on the scale, and you could see the trash right before your eyes. Yeah. Yeah. So what we're preparing for right now, we're already in it. Each person, every living creature, every bit of humanity, every life form, every single person is participating in World War III happening now. World War III is a spiritual war with no division between civilian and military participation. Marshall McLuhan said that World War III will be a consciousness war. There's no atomic bombs going off. It's not about tanks and all this other stuff. It's about consciousness. We're actually in an extinction event. And if humanity cannot raise awareness, if they cannot expand their consciousness, they go through an extinction event. And it's all about people expanding consciousness at this time. It's all in the head, Crystal, absolutely. And your perception becomes your reality. That's why we're also living through the rapture. Some people are witnessing the end, and some people are witnessing the great beginning. It's faith over fear, Heidi, absolutely. And please keep smashing the like button. It's going to help others find this energy update about the blood moon total eclipse. Authenticity is the highest state of vibrational consciousness. That's actually why Michael is here. And this total eclipse pulls everything onto the world stage. So everything could happen personally on your everyday life journey. You could see things happen in your relationships, your job, so on and so forth. But during this time period, we are experiencing a massive shake, a massive earthquake that hits the world stage that no one can hide from. A lot of people, they just want to close their eyes. That's what's actually happening right now. They know it's over. There's a lot of fear right now. But we cannot close our eyes any longer. In order for us to move forward as a society, we can't close our eyes to evil. We can't close our eyes to corruption anymore. I, like many of you, don't want to live in a world that's actually run on corruption. We want to live in a world where our children cannot, be reckoned by this fear, reckoned by these attacks. If you're new to this, all attacks go to the children. Remember, mental health awareness, what's happening in the mind. Trauma is held. Subconscious programs are built from birth to the age of 7 or 8, and then we become adults. So things are created in society in order to cause trauma in the children that they will hold with them until they are adults. Many of you are going to survive the rapture, the event, whatever you'd like to call it, and you're going through this massive purge right now. You're clearing subconscious programs that you've had since a childhood. Is that you right now? Are there a lot of traumas that are coming up from childhood? Well, that's because we have to purge them in order to get to this higher vibrational society that we're all going to be part of. And we can't, inflict others with the traumas that we've had on the course of our journey. So we're going to have to clear and remove what the controllers of this world, this matrix reality, the controllers of this matrix reality actually feed off of your energy of fear that you put off into the air. Those in the spiritual community call it loosh. And we have to be aware and conscious of this, that these creatures actually feed off your energy. Metaphysical Mike, thank you again. Michael, my entire life, I always felt like I deserved to be punished or hurt or harmed by others because I had severe special needs at a young age. And that's important that you share that, Metaphysical Mike. A lot of people have this subconscious program because of the failing school system. They say that children, they put them in these special needs. They give them these medicines to make them sit still in the classroom. Many awakened parents are on this channel, and they say no more to these school systems that are giving these children this medicine that's actually not good for them. We have to wake up to this with strength. But the moral of the story is, as a child, children are given this program that's called I Do Not Deserve. Was that you as a child? Did you download this program, I Do Not Deserve? That's what the satanic controllers, the satanic cabal, governments, whatever you'd like to call it, they tell you, and they have this program, I Do Not Deserve. We have to bow down to the false idols that they put, look at these celebrities, they deserve. But I can't get that. And that's the subconscious program that we download from programming of the television. Remember, they call it a television program. We have to disconnect from this programming right now. And this eclipse is going to shake things up and people are going to wake up. Lynn Roberts, 1111, thank you so much for the support. Rapture, a mystical experience in which the spirit exalted to a knowledge of divine things. Beautiful, Lynn, and that's what the rapture is. Many people, and thanks for sharing that, many people are getting in tune with their spirit of divine things, and some people are just going further and further down the pit and believing whatever the programming is. And that's why the divide is getting wider and wider. It's so wide that people, they can't even hear you anymore. The rapture might not be people disappearing into the sky like you were shown, but as a literal thing. But you could notice, and you could share this in the comments, are you noticing that people cannot hear you anymore? They almost can't even see you anymore because you're on a different frequency. But everything goes onto the world stage with this blood moon total eclipse. And there have been many people that have been closing their eyes to corruption, closing their eyes to what has been happening to our children. And we can no longer close our eyes any longer. And we have to wake up. Eyes are peeled. Eyes are alert right now. We have to be alert. You see, my papa, my grandfather, he served in World War II. He taught me a lot of things. And, and we're sharing this. A lot of parents are homeschooling the children. Are you homeschooling your child? You could write it in the chat. And, over the course of my journey, the greatest lessons were taught to me by my family. And my grandfather taught me. He served in World War II. He said, be alert, Mikey. Be alert. Yeah, you got to be alert. We all have to be alert because we all serve in World War III, a consciousness war. And if you're not paying attention, it's the currency of the universe, you'll get lost. A lot of fake friends are disappearing, absolutely. Because when you shine your light of truth, it actually makes them very uncomfortable. The bodies are being broken down and these demonic things are actually taking over the person. And, it's interesting. I was just watching a couple episodes of Ghost Adventures, and, I had an epiphany. In two of the episodes, they had to call in a priest to do an exorcism, and it's very interesting. But when the body is compromised, the vessel can be taken over by another entity. Hell is being released right now. They're looking for vessels. We have to wake up to what's happening. It's called the rapture. What did they say biblically? What did they say? They said men's hearts will fail them for fear. What are we about to witness? Do you have the full armor of God on? You have to have the full armor of God right now. Are you sealed in the forehead so you can see clearly? You're going to have to see clearly at this time. Everything goes onto the world stage. A lot of people are becoming more and more rude, April. The best thing to do, April, is walk away. And if you're in a situation where they keep bothering you, do no harm, but take no shift. Because we're shifting to a new earth. I love each and every one of you. Let's send out a vibrational frequency so all the warriors of the rainbow are ready for the blood moon total eclipse of the heart. what will we witness? What's about to happen? Sahar, that's a very interesting comment. Sahar writes, it happens to more people than we even know. From my training, 90% of the population has entity attachments, more so than others. It's very interesting. And that's why it's really important to not be compromised right now. Listen, there's a lot of parasites. A lot of people do parasite cleanses. And these even, like, if you want to look at it like physically, parasites excrete wastes and stuff. And you know, it could actually alter your consciousness. And all these toxins are in your body. And we have to cleanse our body from these parasites. There's even parasites in society. Are you aware of parasites? What is your run-in with parasites, whether they're within the body or parasites in your everyday life? Ben writes, eat whole lemons and take zinc. Yeah. You know, it's really important to take the real important supplements at this time. I've shared this on my journey. Like years ago, I used to take all the bodybuilding supplements, right? And now I take new supplements. It's the parasite killer, yeah. And we have to cleanse our body with these things and, you know, take the time. I love, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if it calls you, please subscribe to the channel. The group chat is tremendous. It's a beautiful group chat. And, you know, we have to get out there. Yeah, they promote Lynn Al Ghul, and they don't promote these better things. It was funny. Ireland and myself, we went out for lunch yesterday. We ate a healthy lunch, and then she wanted to get a smoothie shake. So you know, on one side she had this healthy smoothie shake, and then you turn around, and then on the other side there was an ice creamy shake. So most of society, but we're seeing a change. It's very interesting. Society is changing. They're looking for healthier options right now. The shift has already happened. So most of society, especially when I was younger, they would go for the ice cream shake with all sugar and fat. On the other side, there's all these vitamins, healthy sugars, probably no fat in the smoothie shake. So, you know, we're really going through a massive shift right now. And we could actually learn from each other. And if we actually sit back, you know, you could actually see that things are actually, I had no clue, like, the changes. Like, we were walking around, and I'm like, wow, things have changed so much in these past, you know, several years. So it is very interesting, and we're really witnessing, if you pay attention, you're actually witnessing the change. I'll have to check that out, Drew. Yeah, you know, even myself, I've been trying to get a healthier protein powder. You know, so we all have to utilize these things. And yeah, we have to cleanse our bodies at this time. And that's what the spiritual war is all about. You know, remember, even like when you think about spiritually, well, physical things actually can affect us spiritually as well, and mentally. Yeah, a lot of people, and when you do the cleanse, you might experience parasite die-off symptoms, right? Because all these parasites, listen, it's part of our journey, and every once in a while we have to cleanse ourselves from these things. And, you know, when these things do die off, we have to get it out of the system, and there's a lot of toxins. So remember, I know this was an Eclipse video, but we're live right now, and I like to teach the people. I told you all the students were never late to my class. Remember that? There are only 3 causes to disease. The 3 T's. If you remember the 3 T's, you'll remember all causes of disease. It's toxins, trauma, and thoughts. The 3 T's. So we got to remove toxins. You know, obviously we have to, trauma could be a blunt force trauma if we fall down, that we have just got to be careful about. And thoughts, we have to remove thoughts, bad thoughts from our everyday life. And if you remember the 3 T's, you'll be flourishing. Remember, World War III is happening now, and people are becoming more and more weaker. And this is not a everyday life. Everyday life is our battlefield. And as you go through your life, you're going to have to make better decisions. You're going to have to, this is our vessel. We have to make it stronger. We're not on the battlefield with tanks and all that other stuff, but this is a different type of war. And Marshall McLuhan taught us that it was going to be a consciousness war years ago, because people have been awake. Dolores Cannon said we are the waves of volunteers. We came in waves. So people knew about the spiritual war even before it really came to the main stage. But remember, the powers inside of us, Hummingbird, and the light of Christ enters the DNA, because your DNA are receptors. And that's what we all need to be aware of at this time. We have to make changes in the course of our life. We have to, I love cilantro. I actually love cilantro, and I try to incorporate it as much as possible. Yes, we're the waves of volunteers. We volunteered for this. Can you believe we volunteered? We volunteered for this, Light Warriors. But this is the blood moon total eclipse. And there are no such things as coincidences, only synchronicities. It's divine timing. Once again, I would not expect anything to literally happen on the exact moment of the eclipse, but it marks a change, and we will see this shift several months after the eclipse. Remember, the event is the shift of human consciousness, and day after day, there's more shifts. We've been experiencing a lot of interesting events over the course of this powerful year. That's because we are the best there is, Bay Area believer, absolutely. So it is a very powerful moment in time, and have a knowing that you have the control, you have the power inside of you. Don't worry about the power outside, it's the power inside of you. A lot of people are feeling emotional, Patricia, even myself. Remember, we're in eclipse season. We had an eclipse before. We're in a delicious sandwich right now, Light Warriors. We're in a sandwich between eclipses. If you missed the previous eclipse video, you should check that one out too. We had the solar eclipse. Now we go to the lunar eclipse, and it's a total shake-up. It's time to shake things up. Things are getting shook up right now. Evil is running, and we have to purge this evil. What is evil? It's to live in reverse. And we were given reversal codes, or reversal subconscious programs. We have to break free of these programs right now. There is no fear. Yeah, we got to get rid of the fear. They put a lot of, remember, like the people would wear it's actually in They Live, they would put obey on their shirt. We didn't come here to obey. We didn't come here to bow down. We came here for abundance. We came here to create the reality that we want to experience. The 144,000 is sealed in the forehead, and you're actually broadcasting a signature that's actually creating this new earth, this new world. So yeah, we have to cleanse ourselves right now, and we're all sharing together. And I'm very grateful for all of your support. If you'd like to join our Patreon, the link is in the description. Grateful for the support for our channel. The link is pinned above if you'd like to support us. And don't go anywhere, Light Warriors. Yeah, we're going to be coming back as I'm making this message right now. We're going to have a tremendous Friday Night Live. We're going to have a bunch of laughs. We're going to break down the fake weekly news and weekly comments and all the stuff for the week. We do it once a week on Friday night. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and click that bell. And your phone will give you a little ringy-dingy when I come on live for Friday Night Live. I can't really express the importance. Some people say, I didn't get the notification. You have to click subscribe. Click the bell, and then you have to select all. If you do those steps, you'll always get the notification. So, I mean, I can't do it for you on the phone, but if you follow, I know it's a lot. You got to follow the directions. There's 14 steps. But yeah, if you click subscribe, and then there's a bell, you click that bell, and then you click all, you will get those updates. We vary. Every day we start the rising video, 9 a.m. Eastern time, Friday Night Live is usually around 7:30 later in the day, but we vary the time. We try to get, remember, we are a world famous channel. We're on every continent, so we try to vary some of this stuff so we can get everyone a chance. Everyone gets a chance. I'll be on my best behavior tonight, Ronnie. And if you don't know what Ronnie's talking about, you should watch Friday Night Live tonight. It's going to be tremendous. So, yeah, I love each and every one of you. Please share this video link with the hashtag Eclipse, Blood Moon, and, by you guys sharing on all of your social media platforms, it is an organic shift. We have a brand new Twitter. The link is in the description. Join our Twitter if someone wants to drop that link. We have a brand new Twitter account on Uncensored Twitter. I think it's going to be tremendous on Twitter now. So yeah, we should all check it out. We're brightening up the world right now. It's a brighter place. You love Friday Night Live? If you love Friday Night Live, let them know in the chat right now. It's going to help others find this message. So yeah, a lot of people got banned originally back in 2020. Remember 2020? A lot of people got banned from social media platforms for speaking the truth. Well, now we're going through a shift right now. And 2 years later, are we censorship free? We'll see. We'll see what's going on right now. Remember, we're the ones that are watching. So I love you all. If you'd like to watch Ireland, she's going to be going live, probably exposing, embarrassing me, all that stuff. This is a tremendous time of the year. We're all sharing our own truths at this time. And, listen, you have to find your own path. Don't listen to friends and family. Definitely don't listen to false idols. They probably don't have your best interest in mind. They're probably siphoning the loosh off of you. Remember, attention is the currency of the universe. And if you're new to that, we have a tremendous video on the channel page. Attention is the currency of the universe. Yeah, it's like I'm always bracing for impact, but it's a great time. But yeah, tune in tonight for Friday Night Live. I get to come back again, so she has to watch what she... It's going to be great. No, we have to have a good time. Listen, my Nana taught me there's a time for this and a time for that. So there's a time to be serious and there's a time to joke around. Some people don't like when I joke around. I would put a big question mark on anyone that doesn't like to laugh. How dare you? Do you know those people out there? Do you know the people? Blasphemy! Do you know those people out there that do that? You gotta put a big question mark on people that can't laugh. Bugs Bunny taught us, laugh clown, come on, laugh. That one's from my old man. Love to make him laugh. Yeah, Nana knows best. Did you have a Nana on your journey? Nana knows best. It's absolutely true. And that's why many parents are homeschooling their children by the moment. I learned so much. Listen, I went to school. I even went to the university. But the best education I ever got was from my family and when I actually taught myself. That's the best education. Nature actually gives, that's why we go out in nature. There'll be a beautiful nature video very soon. We filmed one yesterday out in nature. Yeah. And please, listen, Jenny, I don't trust anything, but what I do, Jenny, I transmute everything. Because I'll let you in on a secret. Yeah. Commander is on the ground. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. Remember, the power is inside of you and not elsewhere. We're actually creating the new earth ourselves. You have to understand this, especially during the blood moon. Total eclipse. Total eclipse of the heart. All right. I love you all. I'll see you all soon. See you tonight.